the Skyway, CLIMO DISCS Skyway, Bel Air, and Champ. You can only get these discs in brick and mortar stores, and everyone's saying about these discs, oh, it's just a Wraith 11.5 Neg 1.3, a Rock 3 5402, and a KC Pro AVR. But what I don't think people are considering is that maybe Ken is stoked to be able to make his own discs for the first time, and that they're different, or that they're slightly different to those molds, even if they were his favorites, to do something that he wanted them to do that they didn't do before. So we're gonna go pick out as close to new as we can of a Star Wraith, Star Rock 3, and KC Pro AVR, and we're gonna go out and compare them. Anyways, no matter what, these are a pretty cool part of history, and you can only get them in brick and mortar stores. How cool is that? Thanks, Kenny. So here you go, all the comparisons, long video. Tell me if you like videos like this that are a little longer, and yeah. Skyway, Star Wraith, both same weight. And for the Bel Air, it's kind of like a Rock 2 is the best way Chandler described it to me. I pulled the Rock 3 and a Money Run DX Rock. And then for the Champ, pulled the KC Pro AVR. So we'll be doing direct comparisons on each hole, starting here at hole 1 with the Skyway and the Star Wraith. So first off, we're gonna go with the Skyway. All right, this is where the Wraith ended up. The Skyway's parked, so I'm just gonna give you a perspective on both of these. So we're gonna do the Champ first, then the KC Pro AVR. I'm gonna try and throw these with a little bit of a Kenny spin putt. He kind of has like a little dazzle, a little pizzazz he puts into it. So we're gonna try and throw it with a little spin and see how they hold. Let me know if that was a good CLIMO or not. And KC Pro AVRs. These feel the most different to me in the hand. Well, that was probably just me. All right, so we're gonna call the Wraith even par, and the Skyway is parked, more or less, so it's 1 point for that disc. We're just gonna go Bel Air first. Right at it. Then we're gonna go Rock. This is what Kenny was pretty famous for throwing. DX, by the way. Really similar, maybe a touch less glide. And then Rock 3, Champ Rock 3. All right. Okay, so I threw all of them a little long, but in terms of final results, Champ Rock 3 got down the fastest. I felt like they were all pretty much identical out of the hand. The DX Rock was the pushiest, and most glide award goes to the Bel Air, which is a little deep. It was my first throw though, so I'm making adjustments with it as we go here. All right, we're gonna give you another comparison here. First up is the Champ. A little Kenny spin putt again. Second up, KC Pro AVR. Honestly, that feels about right. It feels like the Champ has got more stability than the KC Pro AVR, even at the same weight. Okay, hopefully this works out. Another little Kenny hallmark is his ability to manipulate rocks on Anheuser. So we're gonna throw these same 3 again. Our pin's outright. You can maybe see it through those trees a little bit, but it's a fair ways over there. So we're gonna start this time with the Rock 3 and work our way backwards. Now for the DX Rock.
That was more me and not the disc. And I'm gonna try and give this a little more Annie. Try to throw this just like the Rock 3. Let's see what it does. I think it's more stable. All right, honestly, the DX Rock, I didn't even give it a chance, but Rock 3, Bel Air, fast. Player A is doing better, so first time with the KC Pro AVR. I think just like significantly glidier, floatier. I don't know what it is. Not a champ. I'm also not the world's greatest putter. Alrighty, hole 4, Rock. Rock 3. A little inside, get lucky. Nope. And Bel Air. I think this should be parked if I throw it the exact same way I just threw those two. I mean, it had the exact same line as the Rock 3, but then faded a little earlier, didn't hit that tree. So more stable, I think, yes. Maybe just more, maybe just faster. That's a better way to put it. KC Pro AVR. All right, I think you've got an idea of the putting already, so I'm just gonna give you a grouping here. Champ ended up here. Rock ended up here. Rock 3 ended up here. There's the basket over there. KC Pro AVR here. And last but not least, the Bel Air. Maybe just a faster Rock 3. Just a little faster feeling, right here. Which I think is what gives it a little more stability. Maybe it's a touch thinner, I don't know. I like it though. Okay, and our last hole, hole 5. Gonna give you one last look at, see if we can't ace with a Kenny. One time. Woo. All right, give the Bel Air a run at it. This is deep in the basket by about 5 feet and left by about 10, so I was hunting it. Hopefully you can even see these releases, but Skyway versus Wraith, hole 10. That's the Skyway. Wraith. All right, Skyway. That was kind of a sick line. It's hard to get this close on this basket, but probably 30 feet. It's a long hole, over 400. And that was inside circle. And I yanked the Wraith, so let's try another hole. Skyway versus Wraith, 370. Good flight at least before it hit that tree. All right. I think I got mine made up on these. Okay, so I think the Skyway is not an 11.5 neg 1.3. I think it's more like an 11.5 neg 2.3. And I think the biggest difference isn't how the mold feels or the shape of the wing. I think the biggest difference is the plastic. I think that the CLIMO DISCS plastic is a little softer, still very premium obviously, but I think it's softer. And a little flippier, which I love. So if you like a beat up Wraith that maybe goes a little further, try out a Skyway. At the end, but it's great. Chandler's gonna lose it over this dude. And okay, despite my incompetence, the Skyway, even though I early released it, came up just almost as far as the Wraith. So I think, yeah, Skyway a little less stable. That would've been cool.
Final thoughts after 24 hours of playing with these. They're different. Sure, there's overlap between the Skyway and the Wraith, and the Bel Air and the Rock 3, and the Champ and the KC Pro AVR, but there's overlap between every mold in disc golf ever these days, and that's okay. It's about finding a company and plastic and that certain run that feels great. And the most important thing is that all three of these molds are very user-friendly, kind of neutral down the middle. Skyway is a pushy, glidier Wraith. The Bel Air, I think, is significantly different from a Rock 3. I think it's faster. And the Champ feels actually more similar to a PA3. Maybe like a slightly more rounded PA3. So all really fun, great discs. Give them a try. CLIMO discs available in store right now. Come try them out.